Hey everyone, it's MKBHD here, and the iPhone 16 has finally dropped. Every year, the tech world waits with bated breath for Apple's latest offering, and this year is no different. The hype is real, the rumors were flying, and now we finally have our hands on the iPhone 16. But the big question is, does it live up to the hype? Let's dive in and find out. Over the next few sections, we'll break down everything new and noteworthy about the iPhone 16. From its design and performance to its software and user experience, we'll cover it all. We'll also compare it to its predecessor, the iPhone 15, to see what's changed and if those changes justify an upgrade. By the end of this review, you'll have a clear understanding of what the iPhone 16 brings to the table. You'll know its strengths, its weaknesses, and most importantly, whether it's the right phone for you. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the nitty-gritty of the iPhone 16. First impressions matter, and the iPhone 16 definitely makes a statement. This year, Apple has kept the flat-edge design language of the previous generation, but with some subtle refinements. The edges are slightly more rounded, making the phone more comfortable to hold. The camera bump is still present, but it's been redesigned and integrated more seamlessly into the back of the device. The iPhone 16 comes in a range of new colors, including a stunning deep blue and a vibrant coral. The build quality is top-notch, as we've come to expect from Apple. The phone feels solid and well-made, and the new frosted glass back is both beautiful and resistant to fingerprints. One of the most noticeable changes is the slightly larger screen size. The iPhone 16 now boasts a 6.2-inch display compared to the 6.1-inch display on the iPhone 15. It's not a huge difference, but it's noticeable and makes for a more immersive viewing experience. Overall, the iPhone 16's design is an evolution rather than a revolution. It retains the familiar aesthetic of its predecessor while introducing some welcome refinements. It's a sleek and stylish device that feels great in the hand. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 packs Apple's latest A17 Bionic chip. As expected, this new chip delivers a significant performance boost over the previous generation. Apps launch faster, games run smoother, and multitasking is a breeze. The A17 Bionic chip is a beast, and it handles everything you throw at it with ease. Battery life has also seen a welcome improvement. Apple claims that the iPhone 16 can last up to 2 hours longer than the iPhone 15 on a single charge. In our testing, we found this to be fairly accurate. Even with heavy use, the iPhone 16 easily lasted a full day without needing to be plugged in. And when you do need to charge it, the iPhone 16 supports faster charging speeds, getting you back up to 50% in just 30 minutes. In terms of hardware, the iPhone 16 introduces a new, more advanced haptic engine. This translates to more precise and nuanced haptic feedback throughout the operating system. From typing on the keyboard to scrolling through menus, everything feels more responsive and satisfying. The iPhone 16 is a powerhouse of a device. Its combination of a blazing fast processor, improved battery life, and enhanced hardware makes it one of the most powerful smartphones on the market. The iPhone 16 ships with Apple's latest operating system, iOS 18. This new version of iOS builds upon the familiar design language of iOS 17 while introducing some new features and refinements. One of the most notable changes is the addition of new customization options. Users can now personalize their home screens with widgets of different sizes and shapes, giving them more control over the look and feel of their device. Apple has also made improvements to the Messages app, adding new features like the ability to pin conversations to the top of the list and send audio messages with effects. There are also enhancements to FaceTime, including a new grid view for group calls and the ability to blur your background. Overall, iOS 18 feels like a refinement rather than a reinvention. It takes what worked well in iOS 17 and makes it better with new features, performance improvements, and a continued focus on privacy. If you're familiar with iOS, you'll feel right at home with iOS 18. Section 5, iPhone 16 versus iPhone 15. Should you upgrade? Now the question on everyone's mind, is the iPhone 16 a worthy upgrade over the iPhone 15? The answer, as always, depends on your needs and budget. If you're coming from an iPhone 15, the upgrades are more iterative than revolutionary. You'll notice the faster performance, improved battery life, and refined design. but it's not a night and day difference. However, if you're using an older iPhone, like an iPhone 13 or earlier, the iPhone 16 is a significant step up. You'll enjoy a much faster and more responsive experience, a vastly improved camera system, and a more modern design. The jump in battery life alone might be worth the upgrade for some users. Ultimately, the decision to upgrade depends on your individual circumstances. If you're due for an upgrade and you're looking for the latest and greatest, the iPhone 16 is an excellent choice. But if you're happy with your iPhone 15, you can probably wait another year before making the switch. Section 6. The user experience. Smooth sailing or choppy waters. In everyday use, the iPhone 16 is a joy to use. The larger screen is great for watching videos and playing games, and the faster processor ensures that everything runs smoothly. The improved battery life means you can go about your day without worrying about running out of juice. However, we did encounter a few minor bugs during our testing. For example, the keyboard occasionally lagged behind our typing, and there were a few instances of apps crashing unexpectedly. These issues were infrequent and didn't significantly impact our overall experience, but they are worth noting. Overall, the iPhone 16 offers a polished and refined user experience. Its combination of powerful hardware, intuitive software, and a stunning display makes it a pleasure to use for both work and play. Section 7. Camera Craze. A look at the new lenses. Apple has once again made significant improvements to the iPhone's camera system with the iPhone 16. The new model features a larger sensor and a new image signal processor, which work together to capture more detail and better low-light photos. The iPhone 16 also introduces a new macro photography mode, allowing you to take incredibly detailed close-up shots. One of the most impressive new features is cinematic mode, which allows you to record videos with a shallow depth of field, similar to what you'd get with a professional camera. You can even change the focus point after you've recorded the video. The iPhone 16's camera is a game-changer for mobile photography and videography. Whether you're a casual snapper or a seasoned pro, you'll appreciate the significant improvements Apple has made to the camera system. Section 8. Battery life. Did it get better? Finally. Battery life is always a major concern for smartphone users. The good news is that the iPhone 16 takes a significant step forward in this department. Thanks to the more efficient A17 Bionic chip and a larger battery capacity, the iPhone 16 can comfortably last a full day on a single charge, even with heavy use. In our testing, we consistently got over 8 hours of screen on time, which is impressive for a flagship smartphone. And when you do need to charge it, the iPhone 16 supports fast charging, allowing you to get a significant amount of battery life back in a short amount of time. Apple has finally addressed one of the biggest pain points of previous iPhone models with the iPhone 16. Its impressive battery life means you can go about your day without constantly worrying about finding a charger. Section 9. The price you pay for the latest and greatest. As with any new iPhone release, the iPhone 16 doesn't come cheap. The base model starts at insert price, and the price goes up from there depending on the storage capacity and features you choose. This puts the iPhone 16 firmly in the premium smartphone category, competing with the likes of Samsung's Galaxy S series and Google's Pixel phones. However, Apple has a history of offering trade-in deals for older iPhones, which can significantly reduce the cost of upgrading. If you have an older iPhone in good condition, you might be able to get a decent amount of credit towards the purchase of an iPhone 16. The iPhone 16 is a significant investment, but its combination of premium features, top-of-the-line performance, and Apple's renowned ecosystem make it a compelling choice for users who demand the best. Section 10. The good, the bad, and the bottom line. As we wrap up this review, let's take a moment to summarize the key pros and cons of the iPhone 16. Stunning new design with a slightly larger display. Blazing fast A17 Bionic chip delivers exceptional performance, significantly improved battery life, impressive camera system with new features like cinematic mode, refined iOS 18 experience with new customization options, minor software bugs encountered during testing. High price tag may be prohibitive for some users. Iterative upgrade over the iPhone 15. Section 11. So, should you buy the iPhone 16? The iPhone 16 is another solid entry in Apple's flagship smartphone lineup. It offers a compelling blend of style, performance, and features that is sure to impress. If you're looking for the best iPhone money can buy, the iPhone 16 is it. However, if you're on a budget or you're not in a rush to upgrade, you might want to consider waiting for a price drop or checking out the competition. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to buy the iPhone 16 is a personal one. Weigh your needs, your budget, and your desire for the latest and greatest before making a decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.